What's going on, guys? Welcome back to What the Duck Auto. Today we're going to have a video of painting the rear valence on my Mk6 GTI. Still haven't made a video about how I bought it and the whole story, but I'll get to that sometime. A bunch of y'all are new from the Mk6 drivers group on Facebook, and I just wanted to deliver y'all some content today. So today I'm going to be showing y'all the valence before and after, the cleaning procedure that I do, and then the painting, and then what it looks like after. So I have the rear valence sitting on a 55-gallon drum, and I've got a soft bristle paintbrush that I used to use for cleaning the wheels on my Mk5 Jetta. And then I also have some purple power. This is just straight concentrate, no dilution. Probably should dilute it, but first things first, we've got to sort out the surface of this and get it cleaned to get ready to prep for paint. So I'm just going to literally apply a good amount to the whole surface. And this is also a good time if you want to get into where it clips into the actual bumper itself cleaned. This would be the time to do that as well, if you're the deep spring cleaning kind of person. Then also, I'm going to go ahead and spray the brush and get it wet. Then we're just going to scrub. Clean up all the debris. Try to make this video as least boring. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to have to put the camera down. I wanted to just pause in the video. I'm going to go ahead and pop out the tow hook trim piece so I can get there and there clean. Not that that matters, but if we're going to go this far, we might as well get that too. We got it popped out. We'll spray some more in there. See, there's a piece of some kind of FOD. Spray down one more time, give it another quick scrub, then we'll rinse. And hit the back side as well. Now, I don't think I'm going to be painting the back side. I just want to go ahead and clean it. Like I said, if you're going to take the time to pull it off the vehicle and paint it, you might as well clean all of it. Get in there. See, that piece is broken as well. I might take the other piece off the car and plastic weld that in the future, but the screws on the outside and then the clips are plenty enough for my comfort to hold it to the vehicle anyway. Alright, let's go rinse it. And it already looks a lot better just clean, but unfortunately the sun here in Texas is going to pound down on that plastic and just fade it even more than it already is. So it's going to look nice when it's wet. Or a trick is to put some tire shine on it, but you know, ultimately you're still killing the surface of the plastic. And right here we're going to try to, I guess, I wouldn't say rejuvenate, we're going to cover it up with paint, so I guess refurbish the plastic. So now we're just going to try not to drop the water hose, rinse off the surface, and then we'll dry it. So now we're going to dry it. Now the sun's beating down pretty hot out here in Texas, but I've got a microfiber, and all we're going to do, sorry for that, is just dry the surface. The sun's going to definitely help out a lot, but the microfiber is going to, one, help dry, and two, show on the surface of the microfiber that if there's still dirt, it's going to show up, and that we should do a second cleaning. See, I mean, it's cake work to get it dry out here. It's hot. And then the paint that I'm using has been sitting in the sun to get warm too. Now, you don't have to do that, but it definitely, I guess, helps with a quicker cure time. You can see the damage that just the heat from the exhaust has done to this plastic. I mean, it's almost white. And so this is what it looks like clean. It's pretty bad. So after shaking about a minute, as per the instructions, I've got this Rust-Oleum High Gloss paint and primer. It says bonds to plastics, wood, metal, and more. So the first thing it says plastic. That's what really caught my eye. Rust-Oleum's a really good paint. $4 at Walmart. It says shake for a minute and then apply paint and even smooth passes 10 to 16 inches from the surface. So let's see if I can do that. I am not a professional painter by any means, so let's see what happens. Go ahead and give it a... Alrighty. The wind is really kicking my butt today. And it's okay if you don't get every little spot. I'm going to do a couple of layers on just to ensure that we get even coating and I guess some kind of protection from the sun. We don't want that paint beating on that, or the sun beating on the plastic any more than we have to. I'm just trying to make sure I've got everything nice. And we'll let the sun do its job out here beating down on this black paint. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to turn out being a gloss paint on a textured surface, but we'll find out. Well, after 2 coats, there she is, and says to do an hour in the sun before touching, and it's not sticky to the surface or to the touch on the surface. I think it came out stellar. Let's go ahead and put this back on the car. Something I noticed in mid-editing the previous segments of video was that it didn't capture me removing it, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to show you all that. I am going to show you installation, which should just be the same in reverse for removing. Alright, here we are. You'll have to mind my neighbor. He apparently decided to start shooting his gun today, so I'm going to go ahead and get this over and over. Then those two will go right there, and you just push in all of the clips. That's in. That's in. Super simple to remove. I will say, unfortunately, like I said, I can't show you all me removing it. It didn't record it. Well, it did record it, but only sound. It was just a white blank video. Don't be scared. You can look on the back side. There's no special tabs. They just pop out. These actually didn't break. So if you feel like you're pulling too hard, you're definitely not. If it's not coming off, just pull. It'll come off. I promise. Alrighty, so now let's go ahead and get under and install the torque screw, which is to go right there. Okay. There's also another screw right here. That tab is unfortunately broken, as well as on this side. Like I said, I think this car was in a rear end collision, so I'm just going to put 2 screws, and I believe that's going to be more than enough to hold the valence in place. It's got the clips, the 2 screws. But there would normally be this attached to here with a screw that you'd get through here, right here with another one, and then the other torque screw at that end. Well, there she is, super glossy, looks super fresh, really makes a difference on the rear end of the vehicle.